Keep it moving fast, every day a little closer. I don't wanna lie, I'm getting scared. I hope this'll last, never want it to be over. I don't think my heart could be repaired. I know that was cheesy, it's just how you make me feel. It's like heaven when we're alone. Hold me when I'm sleeping, you know how to make me heal. We can turn this house to a home. And now you got me like, oh my God, I think you could be the one. As you're laying with your head on my chest. When you're holding me tight, don't you ever let me go. Something about the way you're taking my breath. And now I'm head over heels. I think this is something real. Let's take a chance. Hold my hand. I want something I can feel. So fuck me in my booty till I pass out from the pain. We can make a movie, damn, I love to scream your name. Don't you stop until you come, I love it when you fill me up. Kiss me, say you miss me as it's dripping down my nuts. I just really wanna fuck all night, it's alright. It's such a vibe, you got me feeling so alive. When you put it in my butt, so excited, keep riding it, cause you know I can never get enough. Now he's pressing my head face down in between his legs. Slurp, 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 do whatever he says. We can throw a party, nobody but me and you. Just your body and my body, show you what my mouth do. Ooh, yeah, I really like that. He's got a nice ass and that dick is real fat. Got me breaking a sweat while he's breaking my back. I taste so sweet, he's licking my crack. Take me down and suck me up. I can't stand when I'm away from you. I just want my face covered in your nut. I'm so obsessed with the things you do. And now I'm head over heels. I think this is something real. Let's take a chance. Hold my hand. I want something I can feel. So fuck me in my booty till I pass out from the pain. We can make a movie, damn, I love to scream your name. Don't you stop until you come, I love it when you fill me up. Kiss me, say you miss me as it's dripping down my nuts. I just really wanna fuck all night, it's alright. It's such a vibe, you got me feeling so alive. When you put it in my butt, so
Alright, what's going on, guys?
cause you know I can never get enough. So fuck me in my booty till I pass out from the pain. We can make a movie, damn, I love to scream your name. Don't you stop until you come, I love it when you fill me up. Kiss me, say you miss me as it's dripping down my nuts. I just really wanna fuck all night, it's alright. It's such a vibe, you got me feeling so alive. When you put it in my butt, so excited, keep riding it, cause you know I can never get enough. There's something about you and I don't know why. I can't think straight when I look into your eyes. You know how to play it right, yeah, you took me by surprise. The way you talk, it sounds like it's another long night. Yeah, your mustache tickles my nutsack, baby. You know that's fine with me. You said you wanna cover my face with love, so maybe I'll find out it's easy. So throw it back, yeah, just like that. You know just how to do it, that ass is fat. Yeah, we can go fast, we can take it slow. been so nervous. When I'm with you, it feels so perfect. You build me up and then tear me down. You pull me under until I drown. I swear you're kinda like a drug. I'm craving my fix, I can never get enough. I think I'm losing my mind when you're not around me. Hold up, rewind, knock me off of my feet. I love how you make me crave you. Nothing comes close, I can never replace you. You turn my rainy days to sunshine. You're my light inside the dark. My heart is beating way too fast. I really wanna make this last. So hey boy, can you come a little closer? Love you even more when you're bringing me over. Don't be shy, look me in my eyes. I can get this kind of feeling from just any other guy. I said hey boy, can you go a little rougher? We can get sweaty, you can make me suffer. Damn, I love it, but I hate it when you go. Stay a little longer, make me curl my toes again. Oh, you make it hard to breathe when you're deep inside of me. Don't stop, you just hit my spot now. Give me everything you got. Oops, I got way too damn horny. Boy, we turned it right into a slutty love story. Sucking him off till the sun comes up. Now he's gripping my cock, think I'm about to nut. You know it, let me show you. Baby, beat it up just like I owe you. We can do it slow, we can do it fast. I don't really care, I just really want it in my ass right now. So pound it until I'm leaking. There's no safe words in this bed. I'm all yours and you're all mine. So give me what's between your thighs. Hey boy, can you come a little closer? Love you even more when you're bringing me over. Don't be shy, look me in my eyes. I can get this kind of feeling from just any other guy. I said hey boy, can you go a little rougher? We can get sweaty, you can make me suffer. Damn, I love it, but I hate it when you go. Stay a little longer, make me curl my toes again. Oh, you make it hard to breathe when you're deep inside of me. Don't stop, you just hit my spot now. Give me everything you got. Don't you ever leave me. Fuck me till I stop screaming. You're everything I want and need. Don't stop, you just hit my spot now. Give me everything you got. Don't keep me waiting for a time like this. No, I hate it, I can't hide it on a night like this. Only you and I put the view aside and really see it for what it is. Two hearts under moonlit skies. I can see the thoughts pouring out of your mind. That little evil grin has got me going again. How do you do it? You're my favorite sin. Taking that cock till I can't stop screaming. Jacking them off, give me some of that semen. I don't wanna waste time, so let's get down right now. Kiss my lips while you put it in my butt. Got me gripping his hips, oh my god, I'm gonna nut. I don't wanna waste time, so let's get down right now. You got the sweat pouring down my back. I don't have any regrets, yeah, I like it like that. I'm ready for you again, thinking more than a friend. You're such a 10 out of 10, you got me shaking. Two hearts under moonlit skies. You can see the thoughts pouring out of my mind. My little evil grin has got you going again. Don't gotta tell me I'm your favorite sin. Don't act so surprised. How could I not fall for you? Kiss me, just close your eyes. Don't make me beg. Taking that cock till I can't stop screaming. Jacking them off, give me some of that semen. I don't wanna waste time, so let's get down right now. Kiss my lips while you put it in my butt. Got me gripping his hips, oh my god, I'm gonna nut. I don't wanna waste time, so let's get down right now. Taking that cock till I can't stop screaming. Jacking them off, give me some of that semen. I don't wanna waste time, so let's get down right now. Kiss my lips while you put it in my butt. Got me gripping his hips, oh my god, I'm gonna nut. I don't wanna waste time, so let's get down right now.
Oh, hello. Oh, this Jimmy guy. going live when I go live. Right? Yeah. Wow. I thought Jimmy was cooler than that.
Alright, that's probably a good intro. Cool little 3 songs. How's it going, everybody?
Dude,
HBO
listen, he
stream,
started
shit,
when I
like,
started.
show like 24, 34 or some shit. I don't know.
Wow. This Jimmy guy. A little late. A little bit. I had to use the bathroom. Okay. That's why you got 4 songs. Because I was just debating anyways to still go live. Since Himpleton is still live.
The problem with my stream right now is I went to go live and no stop joined
Wait.
call. I kind of wanted to see that. This is Gamma. Okay, that's me. Hold on. So we're gonna cover what's going on here with Chud Logic. Test stream powered by the Rex broadcaster. Subscription menu to remove. It's kind of fire. Trying to cut me going live at the same time? Yeah, actually I was. I was like, holy shit, Ina's going live? I gotta go live. I gotta fire up stream. That was my thought process, actually.
Wow.
My mom got me new glasses. That's fire. Forgot to turn.
What the,
I
oh,
gotta
my
turn this in
table's
so
wet.
do not disturb. Let's see what
Alright.
Charlotte has to say.
Am I live?
Well, let's get into it. Let's see. If y'all hear
I might just drop the show.
If y'all hear other people talking, it's my neighbor.
Alright, we got good stuff going on today.
Because I'm in a hotel.
Alerts fixed. It's like if someone subscribes with their shit on public or someone donates, it should pop up right here.
Dude, shut me. I got a few things. Okay. Okay. And then false. I am. Alright, I saw Midge linked I think it's Midge. You see. Yeah, linked the stuff about the Rivals tournament. So we're just gonna watch the Birdman video about it. Then we'll watch this.
I'm making this video.
Shut up.
Alright, what's going on, guys? So, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Window capture. Alright. Yeah, I'm not reading all of it, Mr. Gamer. I really don't care. Let's see. Alright. Okay. To start off, we got the Chud Logic feature today. I was linked. There we go. So yeah. Nutter Nation. Going places. So watch it.
I think the crux of it, isn't it?
Look at that. Look at that iNut tweet.
Creator and self-admitted pedo, Weast, has been exposed by his ex-girlfriend trying to get with a 12-year-old girl. Hell, dude. Weast has since admitted to it, but has deleted the first message in the attached screenshot. Attaches the ex's tweet. Oh no, dude. Do you guys know who this person is? I've never
Dude,
heard of
I'm
them
making
before.
moves. I gotta do more of these tweets.
Where would I know them from? Are they in a video or something? Mental health. I have never went beyond attempting to establish digital. Bro, that line there, man.
W.
Dude, that is a rough sell, bro. I never went beyond attempting to establish digital
Yeah,
contact
look, this-
with the minor.
It's my tweet. First Aiden gets exposed, and then Trick Tom, Weast on the menu tonight. Yeah. I mean, I kind of went over all the Weast stuff. I think Wilster did a really good stream about him. So I think I'll just direct you guys to that VOD. We might watch part of it, because Weast interviewed, Wilster interviewed a, long time community member of Weast, Weast community. I did shoot Weast a DM, and I was just waiting for a reply. So, will he reply? Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, I DM'd Weast. What am I hearing, dude? But yeah. No, I don't know if Chud directly addresses me, but W Chud. Dude, my neighbors are so loud. Hotel walls, man. Dude, can you load?
And that I do not struggle with that sickness, and I haven't for many years. Child abuse creates child abuse, and I stopped when I realised I was on my way to becoming a cog in that machine.
Yeah, I don't know if Chud directly
Children
names
have
me.
friends, and I believe that this man would be a danger to each and every one of them. I have evidence, and the evidence is being sent where it side. Now getting exposed. That's rough, man. That's rough, man. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew, dude? Who knew? Who knew?
Well,
Okay.
yeah, see?
Jacob Weast. Better know.
Look, right here. In the summer of 2016, Jacob made an iFunny account. That's where I found Weast from, years and years ago.
Known as Weast or Weasterner.
But yeah, I just thought it was neat. We making moves out here, Nutter Nation, okay? We got in another Chud stream, okay? It's been a while. The Templar call was the last time we did. So I'm pretty proud of Nutter Nation. But yeah, you're going. We're gonna watch the Birdman video about right there. So I feel like it's probably gonna be a good summary, and then we'll watch the woman's response.
I guess the story of the day is this $40,000 Marvel Rivals tournament. I'm not really too familiar with the Marvel Rivals scene. I didn't even know who any of these people are. I did play the game when it first came out for like a month or so, so I'm a little familiar with the game, but this situation has gone completely viral. It's far surpassed the Rivals community. I've seen so many like COD people talking about it, where that's how I saw it on my timeline. Even the Atlanta Hawks like posted a meme about it on their official TikTok. I don't even know how it got there, but I saw the clip on Twitter originally, and it actually triggered me because I think we can all relate to a situation like this. If you've played ranked in any game, you 100% have had to deal with someone like this on your team, right? But now multiply that by like 100 because they're playing in a tournament for thousands of dollars on the line. So it's just so much worse, right? I actually feel bad for this guy. Like, they really did him wrong. Now, to be fair, the gaming community as a whole, like not just like the Rivals community, like everyone has pretty much took his side on this and backed him on this situation. And earlier I saw people were saying that he streamed for the first time since this blew up, and apparently he made more money off of subs and donations than he would have made off of winning this tournament. So that's good for him, man. He deserves it. Because honestly, he handled this situation really well. He did everything right. A lot of people would have handled this situation very differently. Y'all know me, I would have crashed out, you know what I mean? I would have probably got banned on Twitch for sure, the shit I would have been saying, because I got triggered just looking at the situation as an outsider. I don't even know these people. I have no bias. I don't play this game, but I know the feeling, you know what I mean? I know exactly what this guy is going through. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna provide a little bit of context here before I play one of the clips. Then I'm gonna play the clip, and then I'm gonna provide some post-clip context. We're going to talk about a couple things, and then I'm going to start my fucking rant on this situation, okay? So just give me a couple minutes here to set everything up, make sure we're on the same page, and then we can get to the fun part, okay? So this guy goes by the name Kingsman. He did post a YouTube video on the situation if you want to go watch that. Basically, it just shows a lot more context from just this small clip I'm going to show you. Kind of shows the events leading up to it. It's like a lot of his VOD from stream. It is like an hour-long video. I watched like 20 minutes of it or so just to try to get an idea of the situation. But I've probably spent like an hour watching different clips and reading tweets from all of them on the situation and everything just to make sure I fully understand what's going on, because I'm not the most familiar with this game or these people, so I wanted to make sure I was correct before I come on here talking crazy. But let's get started with some facts here, right? So there was a Marvel Rivals creator tournament with a prize pool of $40,000. There was 8 different teams, and there was 48 total creators. There's 6 people on each team. Each team has a captain. They then just go through and draft the different people to their team, and then they play each other in a tournament, right? So one of the girl captains picked this guy Kingsman because he's one of like the top players in the game. So obviously you would want that guy to be on your team. And somehow this guy's team ended up being him and all girls. I have many thoughts and opinions about that team composition.
Well, he said all girls,
but I just think
that's false. Yeah, big puffer. But I guess, yeah, CC. She's like the lead. Look, man. Look. If I'm queuing up for a tournament and I see this is my team, I got Valorant, I got Chud, little Chuddle, Valorant. Maybe OnlyFans. Maybe for all of them. Maybe even him. Okay. And I see that's my team. Okay. We aren't winning. I don't know what world you live in where you think you're winning. She might have saw the vision. She just knew. Okay? So look, I'll give them that. Okay. That's it. That's all I'm going to give them.
Any thoughts and opinions about that team composition, but I just think the reason it's relevant here is because the fact that it was like one male versus all girls is 100% part of the reason that they all like teamed up against him. You know what I mean? It was like that whole like, oh, I'm a girl boss. You know what I mean? I don't need no man telling me how to play. I know what I'm doing. Even though this guy is like a top player, he's clearly way better than all of them. And spoiler alert, he ended up being 100% right about all the advice he was giving them, and they just refused to listen. So the day before the tournament, they were getting some scrims in because obviously people want to practice before a big tournament like this. I think we can all agree that playing in a $40,000 prize pool tournament is a pretty big deal, right? Well, apparently these girls don't think that's a big deal. They're just there for the good vibes. That is a direct quote, by the way. But every other logical person, I think, would try to put some effort in when you have that much money on the line. Like, of course you're going to try to win, right? Especially Kingsman, because he made it clear to them from the very beginning he really wants to win this money because he's going to use it to help pay for his college tuition. Like, he legitimately had a genuine reason to go hard and win this tournament. And you can tell when you watch the VOD and you see some of the clips, like, he needs this shit, bro. Like, you can tell he really wants it. And the rest of them, like, they just don't give a fuck, which is so crazy to me. Like, I don't understand that mentality. Like, this isn't like a public match or something. Like, there's hella money on the line. Like, why wouldn't you put your effort in? I don't understand that. Like, listen, I'm not trying to sound cool, okay, when I say this, but I'm pretty sure I got more money than all of these girls, and I would still be going hard as fuck in a tournament like this. Like, you have an opportunity to play a video game and win thousands of dollars. Like, why the fuck wouldn't you be going hard? Like, that's easy money. Like, what the hell? Like, why wouldn't you try? Based on all the clips that I've seen and what they were saying, I try harder in like a random ranked play game of COD at like 3 a.m. for $0, not streaming. I'm just playing solo, just enjoying the game. I'm trying more in that situation than these girls wanted to try in a tournament for thousands of dollars. Like, it just clearly demonstrates the difference between recruit difficulty and veteran difficulty, which we'll get to that later. But it just rubs me the wrong way that they tried to gaslight this guy into thinking he was like toxic and scum because he wanted to win. Like, it's just, it doesn't make sense. So anyways, they were scrimming and he was trying to give the team advice on like proper roles and kind of just how to set up their team optimally to compete in this tournament. He wasn't like bossing people around on like what to do. He was just trying to set up their team, like which character they all need to use so that like they could work together and have a good team for the tournament. And I want to preface all of this that I'm about to say with the fact that he was doing this all like very politely and sincerely. Like, he wasn't like, hey, you're fucking dog shit. You need to switch off that character and use this one and do this and go there. He wasn't doing all that. He was just like making suggestions, very cordial. Like, I'm not an expert on the game, so all of you that actually play this game, you're probably about to understand what I'm saying. If you don't play the game, I'm going to try to explain it. Basically, one of the girls insisted on using a character that just isn't very good, Black Widow, and she refused to switch off of that character, even though it would be beneficial to the team. And the way he phrased it was actually like I'm good, 1v game. Just a little bit of context of the clip you're about to see. The girl who was using Black Widow, she goes 0, 5, and 0. So 0 kills, 5 deaths, and 0 assists.
You guys. Okay, guys. Pace and point proven right now. Do you understand?
Well, you've been making me play circles, and I'm gonna
How
play.
do you not see the problem right now?
Wait, first of all, it's
that ass Kingsman, like, shut the fuck up.
Okay,
First of
bro.
all,
You're doing too much.
Lucy's not even on Invis. Second of all, you're getting value because
No. She shouldn't be dead.
Yes.
I'm
you're
getting
only
value
able
because
to
I'm
rebuild them because
1v6ing.
Hulk isn't peeling for you, bro. Yes, Zaza is 0-5, but we won the point, bro. Why? Because they were hard. Like,
No,
30
what?
people are dying here. That means 4 of their util, 4 of their resources are all spent.
I would
on
just mute
Zaza
at this point.
and the supports. And we win because they don't care about anything else. Like,
That's not why it's
As well
happening.
as Lucy's letting Strap pull and going on Invis, and then they kind of split, but we still.
All right, so we got a couple things to talk about here. So first of all, maybe I'm just crazy, but is it me or like, did he not even really say anything too toxic or crazy? Like, he just commented about the gameplay. He was just like, hey, you see what I'm talking about? Like, you know what I mean? And the other girl immediately hopped in. She's like, hey, shut the fuck up. You don't need to be saying all that. And like, they all just like ganged up on him and started like saying all this shit. Like, am I just like delusional, or like, did he not even like really say anything in this clip? I could only imagine if he told her to shut the fuck up, she would be putting out a fucking hashtag #MeToo twitlonger on the guy saying that he fucking assaulted her and shit. You know what I mean? You know how that goes. Second of all, I don't play this game, so I don't understand all the exact details that they're saying, but you know, I'm a little bit familiar with the game. But basically, from what I understand, from what they're saying, they pretty much all ganged up against him and tried to gaslight him into thinking that even though the Widow had 0 kills, 0 assists, useless on the map, just having her existence on their team and her presence on the map won them the round, because apparently the whole other team was just super focused on her, and that allowed the rest of their team to succeed, which he immediately shut that down. He said, no, actually, I'm 1v6ing them. I mean, if you look at the scoreboard, he has the most kills in the whole lobby. So I don't really know if what they're saying has any merit at all. I don't think it does. So I don't know if they said that because they were just so desperate to prove this guy wrong, they don't really care, they just wanted to say anything, or maybe they really believed that this person with 0 kills, 0 assists, probably very low damage output, was somehow the MVP of the team. I don't really know which one is worse. Like, okay, are you a piece of shit or are you just retarded? Not a great option either way. But due to this scrim session, they then reported this guy to the tournament host, and then he got kicked from the tournament. And also, I guess as part of this, the girl's boyfriend that was playing the Widow, he put together some sort of Word document. You guys know how they be doing that on Twitter. Anytime there's like a situation, they always put out like a Word document. It's like 80 pages of like text messages and DMs and proof or whatever. You know, he put together one of those things to somehow like paint a picture that this guy was some sort of like toxic scum teammate and he needs to be removed from the tournament or whatever. Oh, by the way, before I even continue, all the girls involved and the boyfriend of the girl that created this little document, they have all posted, you know, their little fake public apologies, and they're all deleting all their old tweets and clips and all that talking about this guy, because once the community saw the full VOD of the situation from this guy's channel, you can clearly tell he did nothing wrong and they're trying to bully him, and now they're trying to backtrack because they're trying to avoid all the backlash or whatever. But yeah, anyways, they end up contacting the tournament host, and we are in the gaming community, we are on Twitch.
Dude, I don't know about you, but I'm gonna be saying a lot worse, okay? And just being mean in the game at this point. Like, there's no way you're gonna do that to me. Hello? What am I seeing?
You guys know how it is, especially like game like Marvel Rivals, or I think Valorant is probably the worst. But you know, when this fucking simp saw the girls pull up on him in Discord, he got hella wet. He pulled up into the call. What's the matter, ladies? Oh, this Kingsman guy on our team is being really toxic towards us. Can you please kick him from the tournament? I don't really feel comfortable with him around. You know what I mean? Sure thing, ladies. He's out of here. You ladies need anything else? Maybe 5 gifted? You ladies need any subs? You good? I'll stop by and drop you off some subs. Oh, by the way, do any of you ladies want to duo queue with me later? Then you just hear the little Discord sound, doo-doo-doo. They all leave the call, and then he's just in there by himself like, oh shucks, I guess they're busy. Oh, well, maybe next time. People like that are fucking disgusting, man. Like, fucking spit right on a guy like that, man. So Kingsman gets kicked, and he's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, how did I get kicked? I didn't even do anything. So then he gathers up all the proof. He posts like an hour-long video on his channel that has like a lot of the VOD leading up to all this, and you can kind of see what was said the whole time. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch the hour-long video. I watched like 20 minutes of it just to make sure like I wasn't missing anything, but you can clearly tell he didn't do anything wrong. He was very respectful to them. He never crossed any lines. He's way nicer than I would have been. And he's way nicer than most people would have been, to be honest. And that actually ended up really working out for him, because that's why everyone is backing him up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm happy his stream blew up and everything. Like, he deserves it. He's apparently like a top player, so I think he should be able to maintain some momentum from this, because he's going to be good at the game. So honestly, this whole situation going this way actually, I think, ended up working out better for him long term than if he straight up just won the tournament. Like, he's gonna probably end up getting way more exposure and way more money just from it going this way. So realistically,
Alright, I think I'm done with that. Let's see, what does she have to say?
In
response to Kingsman's video and also to all the chatters that are going to come in and ask questions again. I'm just going to direct you to this, and it's the last I'm going to speak about it. I'll be addressing any allegations or anything that's not true, as well as I included a clip that Kingsman left out in his conversation with Entei, because Kingsman thought it was like rage bait or something, but Entei took the words right out of my mouth. Like, I could not have phrased it better, and if you take it from a third-party perspective, you might be able to digest it a little better. I want to start off by saying that I did not get kicked from the tournament. I was banned on Twitch for violating TOS, saying something toxic to my friend in chat. I've said it before, but this time it was around a bunch of haters, so maybe it got spam reported, but it was just for 24 hours. The issue is I can't play in the tournament while banned because if I get streamed and show up in people's streams, it counts as ban evasion. And I don't want to risk other people getting penalized for it. But it has nothing to do with Basim or the tournament. The problem wasn't what he said. He didn't get kicked because he wanted his teammate to swap off Widow. It was because of the way he went about it, the tone he took, and the fact that he continued it for over an hour.
She's still
after being asked multiple
deflecting.
times to stop. It was
Yeah, they
making the team
really killed this
uncomfortable.
bitch
We were
on
all
Twitter.
playing worse. We were distracted, and team morale was.
They really killed this bitch on Twitter though. She's already like rolled back this statement. Like she's already taken this back on Twitter. I don't know, man. I think they should all be banned from future tournaments for this. Like, what the fuck am I seeing? Let's see. Yeah, I'm not watching the dude's video. Like, that's too much to watch, dude. I'm not. I'm good. I am actually good. Let me see something. All right. One day Weast will respond to me. One day. I don't think there's anything I really want to talk about. What the fuck is there in the cord? Let's see. We just went over that. Weast. Oh, they're so loud. Wow. Let's see if his ex has said anything. She says, I'm deleting this tomorrow. Let's see. We will shoot a DM. To Weast ex-girlfriend. All right. I reached out to Weast, girlfriend or ex-girlfriend. What is this? What are these guys doing? So we will see if I get a response. If I do, be very big. Very big. Let's see. Perry has an hour and 40-minute video.
I was interested in coming to London on New Year's, but Aiden, because he is a complete and utter loser, as will soon be made clear, was like, "Oh, Perry, you should. I want you here." Well, first he said, "Oh, I guess you could come, Perry, but I don't know if Dickers would like it." And I asked Dickers personally in a VC. I was like, "Oh, you go, Perry. It's fine." And then it was like, okay, the truth is, Perry, I want to be able to chillax and hang out. And this whole time, I've hated you for what you did in Malta and what you do with talking about the Malta story and the ravioli story and the bread story. And he said, "Oh, I'm mad that you were like threatening me with showing pictures of me doing tide pooling or whatever." Even though he was joking about that exact same thing, but I guess it's only okay for other joke. But when I joke about it, following his lead, that's wrong. Anyway, so Aiden made it clear to me, he was not comfortable with the way I engaged with him in Malta. You know, at the end of the day, that's his right, it's his boundary. If he doesn't feel comfortable hanging out with me, that's fair enough. And I obviously I wouldn't want to have to go to London and harsh the vibe like that, I guess. So. I guess Perry, I mean, you could meet, obviously, Aiden, you could meet up with other people. I just don't want to meet up with you. Okay, man, sure, yeah, I'm gonna separately meet up on New Year's with the same, that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, but so, Aiden goes to this New Year's meetup with, Queeman, Soul Skivity, Dickers, Hellbent. A lot of criticism has been placed at Aiden's feet for the way that he engaged, not just at that meetup, but then when he apparently met up afterwards with Queeman for dinner and Hellbent and some other stuff he did with Dickers, and then some other stuff happened, but I don't even know if I want to cover that right now. It has to do with Aiden being a loser after a Dickers stream. The night of New Year's, obviously, Aiden gets there really late, and Aiden's just apparently really insufferable to make plans with. Very last minute, doesn't respond to DMs or whatever. As according to Queeman, somebody who also is very hard to make plans with, doesn't respond to DMs or whatever. But it's true, Aiden's even worse. Essentially, Aiden, during this night with Hellbent, according to Hellbent, Aiden was, relatively okay. I guess he was, like, bantering or whatever. But, apparently Aiden really didn't enjoy spending time with Hellbent on New Year's, spending time the next day when they went out to Chinese. According to Hellbent, he didn't say anything to her. According to Aiden wants to have obviously I've had a lot of arguments about this whole drama that happened before I was even here with Aiden. But according to Aiden, he was telling Aiden how he felt. He was telling Hellbent how he felt, but also it was just banter. We banter, we joke around. I just want to be able to joke around, and Hellbent couldn't handle that. So Aiden is such a fucking loser. Guys, my opinion of Aiden right now is not very good. I should make that clear on the outset. But Aiden was basically saying to me, "Well, but I did make it clear. But also, no, it was just banter. I wasn't really being mean to her. But also, I hate her guts." You kind of wanted to have it both ways in that sense, and but anyway. So yeah, obviously Aiden doesn't enjoy his time spent with her. So what does Aiden do? Does Aiden confront her in person? Does Aiden gracefully try and find a way of, maybe spending time with other people, doing things he enjoys, focusing on other people in the group, handle this in any mature way that any adult would handle, just not being so annoyed by somebody, I guess in Aiden's case, that he doesn't want to even be there. Does Aiden handle this in any of those ways? No. What Aiden does is, I guess he ruins the night for everybody, right? So apparently, and this happened as well when I was out with all these people. On New Year's, they go dance, Aiden doesn't dance or anything like that. And Aiden's just being a real stick in the mud, killjoy or whatever. Like at the fucking museum, Aiden wasn't enjoying anything. But basically, Aiden just is a fucking throwing a tantrum. Aiden's been basically throws a tantrum in person and is just trying to like kill the vibe for everybody. And after that, he goes on Icy and whinges impotently. It's impotent obviously because he's too afraid to say anything.
W. Thank you. Dude, I just have nothing to go over. Did I close out? No.
Dealt with in person, as has been made exceedingly clear throughout my time in London, that he whinges impotently to his icy chat hug box. But basically, after meeting with Hellbent, Aiden goes into his hug box in icy chat to whinge and complain about her. And I actually joined. I was like, what? So why do you have Hellbent so much? He's like, I don't even hate her. I just find her annoying. Am I not allowed to have a preference? He's such a fucking loser. It's not even about having a preference. It's just Aiden. I thought of the issue recently. Aiden is a nitpicker. Aiden, if you ever make a statement, he'll try and nitpick it to find a problem, but Aiden doesn't actually have an underlying worldview. Aiden can't argue from base principles. He can only try and find some flaw in your argument. That's just something to keep in mind if you ever speak with Aiden, guys. But Aiden was like basically bitching about Hellbent, saying she sucks, saying she ruined everything. And I didn't even know this really when I initially covered the drama. But apparently, Aiden made this pretty clear, and Queeman confirmed this, that Aiden didn't agree to meet up with Queeman because he thought Hellbent would show up. So
whenever
Aiden is actively cancelling plans with other people because Hellbent's around. So it's not just that Aiden didn't like Hellbent, didn't enjoy her company, or whatever. It's that he is making other people's lives worse for it, both through being a fucking loser to engage with, and also through cancelling plans with other people. Topped all off, he's going to go into icy and bitch and moan and whine to his hug box. Actually, I need to kind of go in a bit of an order. So after that, Aiden does a few streams with Dickers, right? So Dickers, I don't want to say Dickers both sides, the Aiden Hellbent drama, but he seemed to be, or on a amicable. Actually, it's a bit hard to explain. So after the Aiden spurring out at Hellbent, and then obviously Queeman went live and covered his, description of the night out, and talked about how Aiden was cutting garlic bread at the Italian restaurant like a fucking spastic or whatever he said. After Aiden did all of that, everyone, as far as it seemed, Aiden wasn't like too upset about it. He's like, it's like content or whatever. That's what I guess people assume. Despite that, Aiden's, didn't really seem to want to engage with anybody that said any mean things about him. And Dickers didn't really do that. So Aiden does do 2 streams with Dickers, right? He does one where Aiden's hosting, another where Dickers is hosting. On the second one, which is the one where Aiden hosts, so it's at his apartment. I think I didn't watch it. I think they were covering ACC stuff. After that stream happens, Aiden and Dickers continue to drink wine. And my understanding of what happens here, guys, is that Aiden, goes into Icy and starts doxing Leo Convoy's wife. Because he got so... And I think Dickers is still in the apartment at this point. I don't think Dickers has spoken about this on stream, guys. I didn't... No, I didn't see that happen. But basically, yeah. So, Aiden was drunk and... Yeah, I think what happened... So, they end the stream... Because now Aiden only really wants to hang out with Dickers, because Dickers isn't being too mean to him. And I guess Soul doesn't... He didn't stream as well. Aiden's getting wine drunk. And then after the stream, they end it. But basically, Aiden decides to, I guess, show off to his friends in Icy by being like, oh, by the way, this is his wife. This is her name. This is where she lives. I guess, stuff like that. I don't know the exact details. Is his wife public? Well, that's the cope that certain characters will come up with. Oh, if it was public, I'll explain that a bit. But yeah, that's basically what happens is that Aiden, I think he's with Dickers, and he's in the hotel, and he's like show off to Icy. He's like posting pictures of this lady, this fat wife of Leo's or whatever. Aiden, by the way, actually before any of this happened, I got banned from Icy because Aiden's like a bitch and got mad that I didn't take a side in the Hellbent Aiden argument, I guess. He said that I leaked the Hellbent message. That was already public as far as I know. I thought Shamoob made it public, I guess not. But I took the screenshot, but it was already a public fucking image or message. So I had to get this information secondhand, but I guess Aiden Aiden... Sorry guys, I'm jumping. This fucking whole doxing stuff is very disgusting to me. The way that Aiden obviously did it, you could say he's drunk, but he goes on to justify it. But I'm jumping the gun here, and underplay it. Yeah. So yeah, just bunch of sorry, you're not gonna be able to read the messages properly, guys. But yeah, there's like a bunch of people saying, "Oh my, WTF? What is that?" To Aiden posting the info and picture of Leo Convoy's wife. This is Aiden's justification at the time. He says, If you go after people's family, I'll go after your family. You policy. Oh, that's true. He didn't ban me after I leaked that message. He just 24-hour timed me out. And then after I continued arguing with him and he made a fool of himself on my stream, then he banned me from Ice. That's true. He's literally becoming Destiny. That's a good point about what Aiden's doing. That is very true. He does want a hogbox. He is a fucking loser. That is true. Aiden is being a loser right now. No rape at least, as far as I know. Anyway, so, I don't really have... it was all deleted, right? All the docs info was deleted. Not by Aiden, as far as I know. I think it was with moderators. I could be wrong. To recap, Aiden and Dickers do a stream together at Aiden's hotel. Aiden gets wine drunk, and he starts posting this info. Now, apparently Soul... I don't have the messages. But apparently Soul starts like egging Aiden on to continue posting stuff. He's like, oh, post this to Twitter too. Post this to Twitter too. That's when Dickers, I guess, like starts shit talking Soul. I don't have those messages, but it's like stuff like he shit talks both of them. But he basically says, what does he say about? The thing I don't understand, because I was in the VC, guys, is so apparently Dickers is in the room while Aiden's posting this, but he's not like protesting. I don't know if, exactly how that went. But I'm not saying even obviously Aiden's the one to blame. And I thought Soul got a bit too much blame compared to Aiden, the one that's decided to do this. So Aiden was drunk. You know, when I'm drunk, I don't dox people in order to show off to my fucking Hugbox Discord like a fucking loser. So I don't think that's a good enough justification at all. At all. Yeah, Soul says, apparently, I spoke to Soul about this in person. He said that he said that as a joke, just to you know, and he apparently sent other messages disavowing it as well. But that's all I know. That's all I know about. So, but I was banned from IC and I was in the VC, so I don't know the details. All I know is Aiden posted these doxes. Dickers got mad at Soul and then Aiden and said Aiden's like fucking throwing off to his trying to like act cool to his fucking loser community, which is gonna seal cap for him, stuff like that. So Thursday, the day I met up with Hellbent to go rock climbing, I call Aiden, right? I call Aiden and I offer to meet up with him. And so this is important because it will come up in the argument. I get to London and I call Aiden. So, oh well, you know, Aiden's here as well. I call, hey man, do you want to meet up? And so Aiden does this like voice. Aiden does like this voice basically. I don't know how to describe. It's like it's like his bit voice. So I said this in my first convo about this whole drama with Aiden. It's like the Schrodinger stroll thing. It's where you know you make a point, but you pretend you're messing around, or vice versa. And so Aiden calls me and does the hi. He has like a upward lilt. I don't know if you guys can notice when Aiden's doing like these bits. But I called Aiden. It's like, hey, you want to hang out? And he goes like, no, I don't want to hang out because you and Queenman are lying about me. So I'm blackballing you. And it's like, okay, you're saying this as a bit, but that's obviously the point of this. Yeah, it's like a smug, unfunny retard voice. Exactly. That's the point of his doing it in that voice. But Aiden really doesn't want to meet up with me, right? He really doesn't want to meet up with me. So it's not like, oh, it's a bit, I'm pretending to be to blackball. No, Aiden didn't want to meet up with me. It's like, okay, because he's mad, or if there was another reason, he didn't clarify. I don't think he was even busy that day. But like, he's like, I'm blackballing you and Queen because you guys are lying about me. Like, we're not. What we're lying about? It's like, oh, you're. It's like fucking some bullshit. And no, actually, no. What I said, what I said was, well, but you're meeting up with Dickers. Didn't Dickers lie? You said he lied in the watch story.
Dickers.
And then Aiden's like, no, he was right. He was telling the truth in the watch story because Aiden couldn't even fucking keep his story straight or whatever. That's what happened. And I didn't want to fucking deal with Aiden's retarded bullshit, so I just said, all right, well, where is your hotel? So maybe we'll meet in the later future. And then I met up with Hellbent. Been in London, and I wanted to say what happened when I met with Hellbent, and I wrote notes. I wrote notes on my phone. Because I think Hellbent's been let off too easy, to be quite frank, and I want to hold him accountable. That's what it says on my notes. But so I met with Hellbent, guys. I met with Hellbent. She's from London. You guys know that? You know she's from London. That's crazy. Well, for one thing, she was late. I just want to make that clear. She was late. I met up at the station because we went rock climbing, guys. We went rock climbing. So we met at the station near the rock climbing place. So I met for rock climbing. She was late. She was like 10 minutes late. She told me, oh, you should go to a coffee place. They were all closed. So I go back to the station and wait. Eventually Hellbent shows up. It's raining. She had a nice jacket, I will say. That's one thing I noticed. It's a nice jacket. And then we start walking to the rock climbing place. And at some point, we're walking to the rock climbing place. And I step into some mud in my boots, in my epic boots. And she goes, welcome to London. And that was I was seething at how unfunny that was. I was seething at how unfunny that was. It actually did get to me. It did annoy me. And welcome to London, am I right? Fuck off. Man, fuck off. Shut up. We go to this rock climbing place. It was really cool, guys. You tried to walk towards a clearly closed door. Oh, that's true. There was because obviously with rock climbing places and a lot of gyms, at least in Malta, they're in like industrial areas. and so this was just like some factory building that they had the rock climbing stuff in. So we get to it where it is on Google Maps, but there's just it's like the most obvious, like random fucking metallic, rusty metallic door with like it's like the most obvious like staff exit, like it's for like maintenance or whatever. It's like a maintenance hatch. It's not even a door basically, and the elevator just like walks, like, just walking up to it, and it's like there's no pad to it. There's no like it's why would that be the entrance? Why would that be the entrance? Why would you go to that door? We just go around. It's there. It is next to like some, what do you call it, like home improvement stores basically. That's what the area is. Then we go in and we have some coffee. Hellbent hits me with the hot goss. She hits me with the hot goss. I guess overall on Hellbent's storytelling style, I'll say, it's a bit long-winded. So I just read myself saying something's long-winded. That's quite funny. It's long-winded. She doesn't get to the point. It's like I feel like when I'm telling a story, I want there to be a overall point. That's right, an overall point that I'm trying to get to. An overall idea, a concept I'm trying to explain, and but when Hellbent was telling me the story, it was about some drama. I feel like she already made the point that she wanted to in the story, and it's like the order of facts wasn't given properly. Just the whole ordeal didn't feel. It just didn't. It was a good story. I'm going to basically repeat the same things when I do my segment on the thing, but I feel like just the way she did it didn't hit proper. Right. So Hellbent takes off her jacket, and she has the most erudite shirt of all time. How do I draw this? Hold on. So it's like she has like a shirt where it's like she's wearing like a gym tank top, and over it she has like a sweater, not a sweat. It's like fuck. How do you? It's like imagine wearing a jacket, like a crop top jacket, but instead of covering your body, it like shows off your armpits. It's really hard to explain, guys. It's really hard to explain. Hold on. I realized that I have this pen. I have this pizza box here. So, right, it's like this. So, you see this, guys? You see that? You see that? You see that? Right? Right? Let me just shade it, I guess. The parts I shaded are the parts it covers. Right? And you see how she's wearing a tank top, right? So it's almost like there was It's like the armpits are the highlighted parts. The armpits are the highlighted parts. That's what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Very erudite coded shirt. So, and she takes her I guess her jacket off or whatever. She's talking about like the night out they had on New Year's or whatever. Because obviously I wasn't there for New Year's. I didn't know this guy. Apparently, like Hellbent's like a huge Dark Souls fan. Because she has like a bunch of Dark Souls tattoos. She has like you know the dark sign in Dark Souls. She has a dark sign. She has a praise the sun. It was like a praise. It's like a good morning, and it's like a drawing of Solaire praising the sun, and then she has like some tarot card, Dark Souls team tarot card tattoo, and then there was like literally like an outline of Undeadburg. You guys know Undeadburg, like just a bunch of and she had more apparently. I didn't obviously her clothes were on, so like the dark sign, but like it's around her arm, sort of like a watch, like it's the dark sign. I was just interested. I didn't know she even played video games. But anyway, so we get coffee. I learn about some snark. So we go rock climbing, and the place is quite it's bouldering, right? So there's two types of there's outdoor rock climbing with rocks, but these were quite high. It was actually basically what I'm trying to say, guys. I got scared. I got a bit scared. Okay, I got scared. I've been rock climbing before. I've gone like years ago. I stopped for like the last year, but I went for a long period of time. This place, but in Malta, the one place in Malta wasn't that high. It's like, I don't know, man. It's like maybe a bit higher than the height of an average room. But these were like twice that. And I've never seen like harnessless ones before. I've done outdoor rock climbing with harnesses. I'm fine with that. But like indoors, it's spooky, man. I did a few, but also that was the first floor. There were 2 floors. The second one was actually better. It wasn't as high, and that's where all the videos are from. There was this guy that came up to us. You know, we were at the lockers. We were putting our stuff in the lockers. There was a guy who came up to us and was like, "Hey, I'm doing like a social." This guy's doing social media. Okay, why are you telling me? He's like, oh, I guess he just wants to make sure we're okay. And he's doing like a social event. Oh, here, put this name tag on. Put this name tag on. I did not want to put a name tag on, guys. But I did get through. Hellbent did snark me. She basically said yes. It was a black guy, by the way. I thought I saw that the guy was black, and I thought, should I say, oh, you're black? Oh, wow, that's interesting. But then I didn't do it, guys. So call me a coward or whatever. I just thought it would be impolite. But that's like, you know, he wants to socialize. That's what I want to talk about. So how is it being black? That's what I wanted to do. Hellbent tells them, oh, his name's Perry, but is it Perry? But they write Perry. She makes him change it to to parry. We put this fucking stupid, ugly name tag on, and it's just not because the rock climbing, everyone's like social. People are pretty social for rock climbing usually, so you don't really need to incentivize it. But whatever. We're even around that area anyway. We just so we go upstairs. But anyway, so we go we go and do the routes, and here I'll show you some of those videos. I'll show you some of those videos now. Epic Hellbent rock climbing, guys. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's pretty. It's quite impressive. This was a slightly harder route, I'd say. Slightly harder route. Okay, don't dab. That part's lame. But before that was impressive, I think. This is her doing the route that people were seeing me do and made fun of me for. I copied Hellbent's technique. I shouldn't have done it. She had the idea of doing like the pirouette or whatever, and yeah, this is definitely should not a good idea. Oh no, we go rock. It was pretty fun. I did enjoy it quite a bit. I got a bit I got tired really quickly. I didn't because of I got freaked out. I'm telling you, man. When I climbed the like taller ones, I freaked out. We end rock climbing, right? So we're done. We go downstairs. Oh, there was a guy that asked me basic questions about rock. I think he was hitting on me. I'm not sure. He was nice. And we're done rock climbing. So what do you do? Of course, we go back to the lockers. What's in the locker, right? Obviously, I had my jacket. I had my watch. You're meant to wear a watch or any jewelry. And I had my shoes. So I have these shoes, guys. Let me show you. This is the shoe. I need the shoes. They're part of the prop. These are these shoes. They're Jeep. Is that a common brand? I liked them. I like these shoes.
What are you yapping about, Lio? Lio, call in. Okay, I need something. Okay, it's a dry night. I don't care if you're in bed, Lio, you can get up. You can call in. Ow, ow. Trying to take my coins. Lord. You can always check the mania that happened on my last community tab. True, but I also want to talk about the Dreamer call. Because, I tried to hop in. They didn't unmute me. Whatever. So, with that being said, getting the post-call interview, kinda cool. Oh my lord. Alright. Growth hormones. And then I just need to save my coins, which I actually already fucked up. I shouldn't have bought the growth hormones. Well, I already killed whatever the hell that was. Oh my lord. Spiders. Okay. This weekend, the KP stuff is crazy right now. Yeah, true. I just didn't know if you were actively streaming. Sure, I'll take that. And that's terrible. Okay. Are you streaming? Are you about to stream? Dude, Aiden is set to stream at 9 p.m. Is that tonight? He is. Lord, I'm just so pissed. Oh, no, no. Dude. Dude, stop hitting me, pussy. I'm gonna die. Oh my god, I'm dead. Hey, now I'm about to finish part of this painting and go to bed. Very well. I don't think I'm gonna stream that much longer. It's kind of dead tonight. I don't really have any topics to talk about. So, I just died, so I'm kind of mad about it. Oh. Kinda good, actually. Oh yeah, but I can't see anything else. Oh. Okay, this might actually be a good run. Oh. You know what? I think I will play this run. W painting. Oh yeah. It was really funny when you had to Gila. Oh, yeah. Well, because I don't think a lot of people know. To be fair. Let's see. Is there anything... Do they have a key? Do they have bombs? Oh, needed a bomb. I got a bomb. Oh, got 2 bombs. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's also good. I see damage. That is both Ipecac. Dude, I kind of want Ipecac. We'll take it. We're going to die. Take that. A gilded heart. I forgot I had Ipecac. Alright. So, the fun thing about Ipecac is it's really easy to kill yourself with it. But it's also a lot of damage. Like that. That should have hurt me. Oh, I think Mask of Infinity. Does it give me blast protection? I forget if that's like a listed perk of it. Oh, nope, that is not a perk of this item. Yeah, for like enemies like this, it's so piss. All right. Do one reroll, see what I get. Meat would be good, and then a heart. About to pull up the Aiden stream. What does Aiden have to say? Okay, maybe he's not going live right now. Dude, yeah, he already failed. Aiden is already late to his return stream that is meant to air out everything. Oop, damage. Oh, damage. Ooh, money. 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 It was where. It should be crawl space. We just chest. I mean, I guess that's a lot of money, so. Okay. easy. Very good. Reroll that. That's HP up. That's good. It's discounted item. All right. Okay. Three great items. Do that, do that, do that. Oh. We'll get like that. Oh. No, I didn't mean to buy that. Alright, whatever. No. Oh, health. Thanks, man. I'll show it after this. I'll put it on the fridge. Okay, I got Sty, that's not bad. I think we're fine. I think I heard a key. Yep. We'll reroll that. Wait, oh. The item? Oh, I didn't mean to pick it up. Open up. Ow. Okay, we'll just take that. Easy. Drill shot. Goodbye key. Damage. Ooh, squeezy. Freaky. Red chest. Huh. Ooh, Mr. Belly. The multi-dimensional baby triggers the explosions. Okay. Dude. I can take that. Die. Yep. Whoa. Uh-oh. Aiden stream jump scared me. W painting Lio. What's going on in the fridge, buddy? Need the health from this. Yeah. It's all the money I can see your room. Okay. I don't know what that means. Okay. I don't know what a special shopkeeper is. Oh, he's live. Close that out.
Dude, my actual microphone is just not working. No, this is really awesome. This is a great start to addressing the allegations. One moment. Why would it not be working? The fuck is happening? Dude, I'm being sabotaged. I'm actually being sabotaged. Well, fuck. I didn't mean to. You know what, guys? I'm gonna have to reset my computer. So, stay here for 2 more seconds.
W. Alright. I'm gonna end. Because Aiden is retarded and doesn't know how to get a microphone to work. So, I'm sure it'll be a good stream. And if I feel like streaming tomorrow, I will talk about this. But until then, I'm gonna go now. Bye-bye.